some pretty powerful attacks. But you're a baddie!
Wow.
Sick.
Try harder!
Air movement. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 12 of My Hero Academia, Todoroki vs. Bakugo. I'm very, very excited to see how this goes, especially because I feel like Todoroki's fire stuff has looked very similar to when Bakugo has used his explosion stuff in a fire way.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Gonna say Todoroki, because I've been right twice with Todoroki.
Betting on Todoroki.
Just, yeah.
And if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes early, including 2 episodes a week from now on. Are we excited for episode 12, season 2 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
When I was watching that ice guy, I realized I couldn't beat him in a head-to-head fight!
Oh.
Damn it!
Said it way back then.
Damn it!
Manifesting it?
Enjoy that win, Deku!
They look so much younger.
Yeah, they really do.
I'm just getting started! Got that! I'm gonna end up the #1 hero no matter what!
Midoriya, know that I will beat you.
I, just wanna say I'm gonna win. Bastard! Your declaration of war!
That was so
to the
funny.
wrong person! We're not done! We're gonna be the indisputable champions of the game! Die! Stun grenade!
Sick.
Bakugo is the winner of this match!
It's an intelligent one, too.
Yeah.
I think I was wondering what you would think about, because Bakugo, it's very easy to think he's just some brute, and he's not. Like, he's smart and an asshole.
Well, and it's definitely the combination of his skill set and explosion power you would associate with an explosive personality, and he definitely, like, lives up to that.
Like, check and check.
But then being able to be such a hothead and yet be able to keep at least part of your logical, strategic brain in conjunction with that is very, very interesting. What it kind of reminds me of is, like, most people, when stuff gets really chaotic in their lives, kind of just everything starts going downhill. But there are some people, a very, very select few, who genuinely thrive
He lives
in
for the chaos.
chaos.
And Shoto, that child's left side sometimes looks unbearable to me. All I can see is his father.
So come at me with all you've got! It's yours! Your quirk, not his!
How did this happen? I pushed her out of my mind. I tried not to think about her. Then that fight with Midoriya.
Has his part always not been perfect?
I just noticed that. I tried to not think about her, and now it looks like it's like intruding on the left side. Whoa!
Right?
Cool detail.
Yeah. And it was doing the same thing in the front.
Yeah.
It's like they're intertwining when he tried to keep them separate.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in here? This is my space to... crap, this is waiting room number 2?
He was wrong, and he was yelling.
All right, fine.
I love when
so
that
I may have walked
happens.
into the wrong room. But don't
Like when
think
someone's
that
a
means
dick
I'm
on
not
an
gonna be
airplane.
on top of my game. You
That's
got
my
that?
seat. No.
That's
Better
it.
bring all you got to this, Icy Hot!
Icy Hot will never not be funny.
Midoriya.
Yeah.
Huh?
He said the same thing. That fool. Instead of trying to win the match himself, he focused on breaking my walls. You guys were childhood friends, right? Was he like that when you were kids? So helpful.
Gotcha! I couldn't just stand there and watch you die!
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
No, he only
What
just
does
became
he have to
helpful
do with any of
recently.
this?
Isn't that so?
That is
Between you
really
and me
funny.
now.
Just pointing at
Focus on the
Bakugo.
match.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I give a damn about. Whatever your family problems are.
Oh,
Whatever
I
you're
touched a
feeling,
nerve?
None of that crap matters. Just make sure you don't hold back. Use your flames on me. I want everyone to know I beat you at your best.
Okay.
I
love it when Deku and Bakugo think
Let's
the
see him
same
try
thing.
and use his
Yeah.
powers against
No,
me
it's
when I
really
bomb
funny.
every inch of the stadium. I'll show the world what a champion looks like.
Like, I love when they arrive at the same conclusion for different reasons because they both are heroic, but in different ways. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
100%.
Also, this music, bro.
Very cool.
This is my second
game.
favorite OST behind Attack on Titan.
What is an OST?
OSTs, I actually used the word incorrectly. An OST is a soundtrack, but I think this show's OSTs, all of the music is the best. Also, I think Attack on Titan is right above it, but
Gotcha. It seems like Todoroki asking Bakugo if Deku was always so helpful really pissed off Bakugo because that's been like a thing their entire life. So the fact that Todoroki was able to immediately pick that up, I feel like is going to make Bakugo even more conscious of that.
okay, the final battle.
Just a moment here. We'll see which firsters come out on top. Yes, it all comes down to this, folks. From the hero force, Shoto Todoroki
Oh boy.
versus his classmate Natsuki Bakugo.
Bakugo was like, you have to come at me with all you got.
Yeah.
Now, begin.
Yeah, is that not immobilized?
Crazy ice blast! Bakugo seems to have been completely buried. Is it possible we've already got a winner down there?
This isn't like when he attacked Zero. The ice just now is more controlled. He's being cautious.
Is he just trying to get him to use all of his powers?
What the terrifying sound? It's gotta be
He's blasting his way out.
He's not done.
No.
That's sick.
Wow.
Insane.
A mole man.
Behold the Underminer! You've got some pretty powerful attacks. But you're a baddie!
Wow.
Sick.
Try harder!
Air movement.
Let's go. Right side with a blast.
Oh my god.
Are you underestimating me? Idiot!
That's funny. Oh, whoa.
Todoroki surfs an ice wave, go boy going out of bounds!
Frozo?
That's so cool. One using the like momentum of being thrown.
Use your left side.
Shut up.
Do it, Shoto!
Didn't use it.
Stop screwing around.
But the thing is, he knows not using
you
fire is
think
gonna
I'm not
fucking
worthy of your
piss
fire?
Bakugo off.
Bakugo, time to
Yeah.
That's strategic as shit.
What, do you think I'm not worthy of your fire?
Bakugo timed his explosions and grabbed Todoroki's left side on purpose. He's done his research. His aptitude for this becomes more apparent with every fight.
Interesting!
Todoroki's doing well so far, but his attacks are too simple. It almost seems like he lost his spark after the match with Midoriya.
Spark.
You bastard! I'll tell you what'll happen if you make a fool out of me! I'll kill you! I don't want there to be
straight
any
up.
doubt that I'm the best student at the festival! That's only possible if you come at me as hard as you can! There's no point if you don't fight me with the same power you used against Deku! If you don't want to win this, why are you even here? Show everyone you're trying to destroy me! I wanted to. I'll be a hero.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Bakugo. Since I fought Midoriya, I'm unsure of so much. Whether or not I did the right thing. what my left side means to me.
Come on, Todoroki! Don't give up! Do your best!
Oh,
Midoriya.
that's so sweet.
Hell yeah! That's it! If you're gonna face me, you can't half-ass it! Try everything you can to
You see
defeat me!
that?
Don't you dare hold back!
It's like an explosion tornado funnel.
Howitzer!
What just?
Howitzer impact. Insane.
Oh my god.
With a huge blast like he used against Uraraka! He turned himself into a human missile! Todoroki
That's
didn't fire off the flame attack
The
that was
midair.
Yeah.
Midoriya. So what has become of our two top competitors?
Yeah, no one can tell.
But he put out the fire.
Okay.
He didn't use it.
Didn't use it.
You decided not to use your fire?
So he's out of bounds. And unconscious. So he won. Or Bakugo won.
Hey.
But he didn't use fire, so it doesn't count.
Hey! You stop messing around! This isn't a real win for me unless you try harder! It can't end this way! Now get up! Don't.
I
What
felt
is that?
bad for Bakugo here.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
It's her quirk.
Making people okay.
Todoroki is out of bounds. That means
Holy shit.
Bakugo is the winner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The final match is
Okay.
officially over. The first
Oh.
year
Oh
champion
no.
of the Blue Ray Sports Festival is Katsuki Bakugo from Class 1A!
So we have our champion.
Okay, this is really
He
bad
is
for
not
so many
happy.
reasons. Dude, everyone's gonna be so pissed at Todoroki. Bakugo, obviously. Deku, I mean, he's sweet, but he literally sacrificed his spot in the tournament to get Todoroki to use the firepower. And then he started to and then didn't. I can see why that would be frustrating. His dad is his dad. So starting to use his powers and then deciding not to and then losing. But it just sets up such an I told you so.
The way Bakugo was so upset about winning, like,
Yeah, I mean, that makes so much sense for his character. But I think the person who's going to be most upset is Todoroki with himself, because he was already having this like crisis of self because he doesn't know who he is anymore since the fight with Deku and the combination of everything, and he's remembering things that he didn't before.
Yeah.
So to have that happen and then to immediately lose in the championship so publicly in such an obvious way too, like that wasn't close.
Howitzer impact, I think that's what he said. Like,
The spinning missile
animation,
explosion.
When I
so
first saw that,
cool.
I jumped out of my chair. Like, it was
I
like,
believe it.
whoa, the strategy behind that is
Yeah.
so smart. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll have to see what the fallout of that is, but quite a way to end the tournament.
The first year
Those are
students
fun.
have completed all
Fireworks,
of the events
but
for the UA Sports
cotton
Festival.
candy.
Yeah.
Now it's time to relax and enjoy the award ceremony.
No one is going to do that.
Well, they all enjoyed it.
No one of the top 4 is going to enjoy that.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Ever since he woke up. Bakugo, pull yourself together.
He's acting like a feral animal.
Poor kid.
Tenya Ida actually shares the third place award with Tokoyami. But unfortunately, he had to leave for family reasons. Gotta love
Yeah.
those familial bonds.
Must you really?
His brother just died. Or presumably
Familial bonds.
Must you?
His brother's been gravely attacked.
Really?
I can't continue.
Be here. He was so excited.
Yeah. Uraraka, Midoriya, I know that this is sudden, but I have to leave now. A villain got my older brother.
Wait, you're saying Ingenium is hurt?
Yes.
Do they think he's gonna be okay?
I don't know many details yet. That's why I have to go right away.
Oh boy.
Ingenium is an unmatched commander who honors the hero code. As the second oldest Ida's son, I strive to be just like him.
Ingenium, please be all right. For Ida's sake, you have to be.
I thought we knew last episode that he died.
Of course.
No.
No?
We
Okay.
just saw him in a pool of blood.
Cool, gotcha.
And we heard, it's your brother.
Okay.
I'll let you know now, unless somebody said they are dead
Right.
in My Hero,
Right.
they're not dead.
I thought I remembered hearing someone say that, but yeah.
Got your brother is what they said. I was literally looking for the same thing. 'Cause I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Now let's break out the hardware. Of course, there's only one person worthy of distributing the awards.
Yay.
The GOAT. It's been a bit since we saw him.
All Might's up there. Oh my goodness.
Ruined that, didn't I?
Made it a little bit early. Jumped the entrance.
Oh well.
So now that you're here, All Might, why don't you start the presentation?
Young Tokoyami, congratulations. You showed great strength out there.
Your words humble me, sir.
However, you've more training to do if you're going to be able to fight against different kinds of villains. You're not going to be able to rely on your quirk in every battle you face.
Yes, sir.
Young Todoroki, congratulations. I'm assuming there's a reason you didn't use your left side, though it cost you the final.
Midoriya opened my eyes during our match. But then I started to doubt myself.
Oh boy.
I think I now understand a little about why you're so interested in him. I want to be the kind of hero you are, but my path isn't as clear as I thought it was. I have a lot to think about. And I still need to settle things with someone very soon.
I've never seen this sort of look on your face before. I won't ask for details, but trust yourself. I'm sure you'll work things out.
Oh,
Right.
that's
And
so
now, young
sweet.
The
Bakugo.
fact it's all about beating this man who's so nice
is a
to
little
him.
nuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you did what you said you'd do in the pledge.
Such a one-sided
You're true to your
competition.
word.
Exactly.
But
All Might. Winning first place this way doesn't prove that I'm the best one here! Even if the world considers me the winner, I refuse to accept it like this!
Look at that face.
Okay.
In a world where we're constantly being compared to one another, there are very few who can keep their eyes focused on the top spot. You're one of them.
All right.
Still scary. Please accept this medal, even if you have to think of it as a scar, something you'll never forget.
I don't want that piece of garbage!
Come on now.
Get that trash off of me, you idiot!
God.
Here they are, winners of this year's sports festival.
That's so
Listen
funny.
closely. Any of you first years could have ended up standing on these podiums. Think about what you've done today. You've challenged each other, learned, and climbed even closer toward your goals of being pros. I think the next generation of heroes is proving to be our most promising one yet. So I have one more thing to say. I want to hear everyone yell it with me. You know what it is. Thanks everyone for your work.
What? That was
What?
the perfect time to say plus ultra all might!
he said, good job, everybody.
Everyone did such a good job.
I love that. Everybody goes, plus Ultra. And he's like, oh, he just says the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's a classic All Might. I love that they take the time to be like, he's a great hero.
Kind of
Not the
silly.
smartest.
Silly guy.
Okay, he's very
Friend
smart
can
in battle,
also
but
be a worthy
Silly
opponent.
little guy.
The sports festival showed us that. We learned a lot about each other and ourselves.
Nice work. You have the next 2 days of school off to recuperate. I'm sure the pros who watch the festival will want to recruit some of you. We'll look over the draft forms and update you when you return. Get some rest. You still have a lot of training.
Yes, sir.
After that, the atmosphere around the school started to change, even though it
Yeah,
was
I bet.
gradual at first.
Okay, so not dead. That's the only time he won't listen.
Mom?
Oh, Tenya.
How is Tensei doing? Brother!
Tenya, keep your voice down and put on a mask.
The anesthesia's worn off, but he's still in and out. If the surgery had happened any later, I don't know if he would have made it.
Little brother, is that you?
Tensei, you're gonna be fine.
Sorry. I'm supposed to be someone you can look up to and respect, but look at me.
No.
Tenya, little brother, I'm so sorry. I failed you.
Tensei!
Oh, the way he says Tensei gets me every time. Oh,
Shoto,
devastating.
where are you?
That was a sad scene.
That was a very sad scene.
So his brother's alive,
But
but
yeah, okay.
not in a great place.
Mm-hmm.
Shoto, where are you going?
The hospital.
What? Hold on, why?
Oh.
You can't just visit. Not without telling Dad, right?
Whatever.
But why go now? Why see her after all
Who's
this
this?
time?
He has siblings.
That's his older sister.
Mhm.
Okay.
But why go now?
But a lot
why
more
see
of
her after all this
the mom
time?
and the dad. Hair-wise.
I'll be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just visit. Not without telling Dad, right?
I mean, you didn't notice, but during the flashbacks, he's ushered past his siblings are all playing together, and he.
Yeah, no,
pulled
I
into the
remember
training
that. I
room.
just didn't remember. Yeah.
Why see her after all this time?
I'll be back.
That's amazing.
It was so cool, Mom.
Oh,
Sounds like you had a good time.
seeing a kid with their mom's got to be
I
tough.
feel like I'm going
And they're talking
crazy.
about his fight.
I can't take
Yeah.
it anymore. Every day, the children seem more like him. And Shoto, that child's left side sometimes looks unbearable to me. All I can see is his father. I can't raise him anymore. I want to run away from this life.
Ever since that day, I thought the sight of me would cause my mother nothing but pain. So I never visited. But we will always be bound to each other, by blood, by our history with my father. That's why, if I'm ever going to use this body and these powers to become a hero, if I'm going to give it everything I have,
It's okay to use your power, to become who you want to be.
if I'm going to become the hero I want to be, I need to see her. There's so much we need to talk about. Hello, Mom. I'll rescue her from this place, no matter what. That's my first step to getting back on track.
Okay.
It's what I have to do.
Okay. That I have to know how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's worse than the other cliffhangers.
Really, Midoriya? You sure about that? Yeah, man. Remember, that could be your name forever.
You can call me Deku, but I'm not helpless anymore. From now on, Deku is the name of a hero.
Oh, the insult
Deku.
is the hero
That has to be
name.
my code name.
Yeah, that is where we are left for episode 12 of My Hero Academia Season 2.
Good lord. Okay.
That's a worse cliffhanger than
That's
the other one.
so I got either it's like open arms, like, oh son, like I've missed you, like I wish I could have told you that I didn't mean, whatever. Or, there's like, I fucking hate you, get out of here, you look just like your dad. And then there's also a who are you, and then there's also like a oh hey, which there's so many problems.
Also like a oh hey.
Okay, no, but like
that is a sound bite I fucking love. Okay, well, we're gonna have to see. There's lots of options as they've been detailed.
And just depending on which, like, oh god.
We'll leave her to suffer with that for now, but make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Saturday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes early of My Hero Academia, they're posted to Patreon right now in their extended full-length forms. And we're also posting 2 episodes a week on there, so make sure to check it out. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
There's an after credits scene. Ooh, a rather lengthy one, it seems.
What am I gonna have for lunch today? Something cheap. Oh, mochi sounds good.
Mochi for lunch? Sign me up.
That's weird. It's not locked.
Oh god! Jesus Christ! What the fuck is that?
That was horrifying.
Dad? Mom?
They were just excited for her to be home. It was supposed to be a surprise.
We had to come after
That was
watching our daughter make such
horrifying.
an awesome effort on TV.
Wait, what? But what about work? Did you come on the bullet train? When?
You okay? Hold on, Montana needs a moment. That was horrifying. I don't know why that reminded me of Nina from Full Metal, the like dog human.
But what about work? Did you come on the bullet train? When? How? I can't believe you're here!
Oh, that's sweet.
7? Isn't that crazy?
Well, yeah.
That's how many times I passed out after the cavalry battle. I'm pretty sure the last 2 were because of dehydration.
Kinda sounds like you are way more heroic than I was out there.
Don't mock your mother. Suddenly finding out you had a power like that? I'm glad you have a quirk, but did it have to be so dangerous?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Apparently it's not medically impossible or anything like that. I'm just a late bloomer, and anyway, now I have a quirk of my own, which is not suspected at all. Because, that's all I ever wanted, so I just...
Of course, I'll keep supporting you.
I haven't seen this.
I'm still your mother, so I'm going to worry too.
I keep putting everything I have into achieving my dreams, but I can't forget that there are people who are concerned about me. If I want to be a hero who smiles while living up to everyone's expectations, I can't give up. I need to figure out how to use one for all, and make it my own. And then, maybe I'll finally be able to say it. I am here.
So, do you want to watch the festival recording? It's in HD!
How about I watch it by myself later?
So you lived through it once already. Want to do it again?
Stupid wizard mouth germs!
God. He's gonna wear down his toothbrush.
Here's the...
Did you hear his mom though?
No.
Stupid whistling mouth germs!
I didn't hear.
Did you? Oh, it's only on my side.
Oh.
She says, get your butt down here and stop yelling. And she's yelling right back at him with the identical energy.
Gotcha.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every show that we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Markabel Jaden asks, why do you think Bakugo and Todoroki reacted differently to Deku's kindness / wanting to help them?
I think it's one of those things where like you accept the kindness you think you deserve, where Bakugo just simply does not. That just doesn't register to him at all. It doesn't make sense.
He doesn't think he needs help?
Doesn't think he needs help, doesn't think he deserves help.
Deserves is an interesting word.
They're kind of the same thing.
It's pretty different.
Internally,
deserve implies there has to be some sort of qualification to receive help, whereas needs is, is it immediate?
I think a lot of times when people won't accept help, it's like under the guise of I don't need help, when it's really I don't think I deserve help. Okay, so of the two, there's Bakugo and Todoroki. Bakugo had a more difficult time accepting help from Deku than Todoroki did.
Yeah, still is never.
Right. I feel like, based on the theory, you accept the love you think you deserve, someone coming from a horrible home situation like Todoroki would be less likely to accept help than Bakugo, but he didn't. Which makes me feel like Todoroki has somehow been able to, like, raise himself, kind of, in the same way that when he was talking about his mom, he was, like, understanding of what she went through, even though she was the one who, like, individually hurt him, and realizing that that's, like, that she was a victim too is such a elevated level of thinking for a child.
It's like he has awareness for everyone else but himself.
Exactly.
So you think Bakugo doesn't think he deserves help?
I mean, maybe it's just like the history. Like, once you've been helped by someone so many times, when it's been made clear that you don't want help and then they keep giving it, especially for someone like Bakugo, that's like one of the most inflammatory things. Whereas Todoroki, he already kind of had this like internal struggle going on. And yeah, there needed to be like a little bit of like a blow up fight situation. But then afterwards, he was able to realize like, oh, he actually was trying to help. Like, it was a more, I feel like it's just representative of how different the relationship Deku has with Bakugo versus Todoroki is.
Question 2. Josh asks, I think it's safe to say that Bakugo has a very complicated self-image bordering on an inferiority complex. Based on your understanding of fiction and how well you know him at this point, what would you suppose he's going to do in the future? Do you think he stays on the straight and narrow, or do you think he strays from the path of righteousness and in an attempt to fulfill his ideal sense of self in less than good ways? Because like he was even upset that he won because it wasn't quite good enough.
No, and I definitely see where that could, you know, potentially go a negative direction. My hope is that he would maybe have the realization like, okay, just competitiveness in like a controlled environment doesn't really do it for me. It needs to be like a real world, actual hero type situation. Like, maybe he just realizes that like, okay, academics are not the way I'm gonna fulfill this desire to be at the top, and maybe become like and just do like superhero stuff out in the real world, that kind of thing. But I can definitely also kind of see a worse turn where, for an individual who has been trying to seek out this validation, because that's like when everything will be okay. I mean, that's like when, so to get to the point where you think you're gonna have the thing that will make you happy and then you get there and you're not, that can push people into different avenues to try to just find whatever thing they're looking for.
Yeah. And so I think that's a really good point to make. And this is something that occurred to me yesterday while I was on the treadmill. I was like, are Deku and Bakugo All Might and Endeavor? Like, is Endeavor what happens if Bakugo keeps being number 2? And like,
yeah.
Because think about it. Every time Bakugo's number 2, he's so upset about it.
100%.
It kind of feels like they're saying, and the fact that Deku's not really caring, not involved in the competition is just like, what the heck? And that's exactly what All Might's doing. Like,
exactly.
Did you notice that parallel at all?
100%.
I didn't notice it until like because like, I don't know. I didn't think of it that way, but like, it's a pretty good comparison.
Well, I feel like it's the idea of, are you trying to be the number 1 hero because you want to be number 1, or are you trying to be the number 1 hero because you want to save the most people?
Yeah.
And you want to do your best at your like whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, it almost. If we're talking about Bakugo's future path, I feel like right now the picture they're painting is either he's going to be Aizawa, kinda, where he's kind of a dick about it, but he's a really good hero, or he's going to be Endeavor and be bitter.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go to our final question.
I hope not. I like Bakugo. He's kind of a dick sometimes, but like, he's just a kid.
Just Your Average Fangirl asks, we see throughout this arc how Shoto struggles with this side of himself that he is constantly comparing with his father Endeavor. Considering what we've seen in previous flashbacks, do you think reconnecting with his mother might help him understand more about himself and finally help heal some old wounds?
Yes, definitely. I'm worried that it might be it has to get worse before it gets better kind of thing, because the thing that probably has to happen for them to not heal their relationship, but at least get everything on the table and be able to move forward is for her to explain to her son how awful his father was to her.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that she can justify what she did to him. And at the same time, that's one of the only things that he will be able to hear that will mentally make sense of how could my mother do this to me. Because if it's just this like amorphous, like my dad was shitty, that's, you know, one thing. But if it's like, oh, my mom did this horrible thing to me because of this and this and this and this and this, that's hard to hear. In the long run, I think it'll allow him to heal more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how that goes. They really left us on a cliffhanger there, just like we're about to do right now. That's about it for this episode.
Sorry.
Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 13 of season 2 of My Hero?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.